A night in a hotel turns into a shocking invasion of privacy for more than 1,000 people. Police uncovered a massive network of hidden cameras in rooms, live streaming unsuspecting guests.
Is someone watching when the lights go out in your Airbnb or hotel room? Hidden cameras are a growing threat in vacation rentals, and spotting them could protect your privacy and even your safety. From common hiding spots to tech tools and professional detection methods, discover everything you need to stay safe and keep your privacy intact. Hidden cameras can be placed in all sorts of places. Inside vacation rentals and hotels, and common places include smoke detectors, alarm clocks, and wall decorations like mirrors or paintings. Cameras can also be hidden inside electrical outlets and light fixtures. These cameras are made to look like normal objects, so they are hard to notice without checking carefully. To find them, it is important to look closely at all electronic devices, especially the ones plugged into power outlets. Items that look strange or have odd shapes should be checked. Mirrors and picture frames might have small holes or unusual marks that could hide a camera lens. Light fixtures and ceilings are also places where hidden cameras may be placed, so look for strange signs or small blinking lights. Air vents and small electronic items can also hide tiny cameras. A phone's flashlight can help, as camera lenses may reflect light. When staying in a hotel or Airbnb, it is important to check the room carefully to protect your privacy from hidden cameras. So start by using your eyes to look for objects that seem strange or out of place. Cameras can be hidden inside everyday items, so focus on objects that look new or placed in odd spots, like perfect camera angles to view something type of odd. Now, common places to hide cameras include smoke detectors, alarm clocks, and USB chargers. Look for tiny holes or glass that could be a camera lens. Use a flashlight to shine light on suspicious objects, as camera lenses may reflect light. And pay attention to small holes in decorations, electronics, or other household items. Mirrors and picture frames should be checked too, since cameras can be placed behind them. Now touch the edges and feel for any hidden gaps or openings. Now to test a mirror, press a fingernail against it. If there is no gap between the nail and its reflection, it might be a two-way mirror. Also check ceiling areas and light fixtures, as cameras can be placed above and may be harder to notice. Now look for any holes or changes in the design. Checking all of these areas helps keep the place safe and private. Now you can also use smartphone apps and network scanners, which are also helpful tools for finding hidden cameras. Apps such as Fing can scan the local Wi-Fi network and show all connected devices, making it easier to notice anything unusual. Now these apps list each device on the network, helping to detect possible hidden cameras. Another app, Spy Find, can locate hidden cameras by using electromagnetic field detection and infrared scanning. Infrared sensors help by picking up invisible infrared light from a camera's LEDs and turning it into visible light, which is useful for spotting cameras with night vision. The infrared light from these cameras can also be seen through a phone's camera in certain lighting. RF detectors such as the Sherry K68 can detect signals from wireless devices like hidden cameras, listening bugs, and GPS trackers. These detectors search for radio frequencies given off by hidden surveillance equipment and alert users to their presence. By using these tools together, a full check of a room for hidden cameras can be done more carefully and lets you sleep with, well, more peace of mind. Though maybe you want to leave if you find all sorts of things in your room, you should probably leave the hotel or wherever you're staying immediately and demand a refund. Now here's another thing you can do. The fingertip test is a very simple and useful way to check for hidden devices. So to do this, place your fingertip against a mirror. Again, as I've said before, if there's no gap between your finger and its reflection, it could be a two-way mirror, which might hide a camera behind it. And this test helps identify mirrors that might be used for secret recordings. It's also important to carefully check mirrors, air vents, and light fixtures. Mirrors, I cannot stress this enough, should be looked at closely for strange marks like tiny holes or bulges or unusual colors behind the glass. Shining a light on the mirror can also help spot any hidden areas that do not reflect properly. Air vents and lights should be checked for strange wires or holes, which could mean a camera is hidden inside. Other electronic devices like smoke detectors and alarm clocks should also be inspected for small lenses or openings that could hide cameras. I know it's exhausting, but trust me, peace of mind is more important. Doing these things are super useful in finding hidden devices in a room. Now, to find hidden cameras, disconnect all devices from the Wi-Fi network except the one running the app. This is going to make it easier to notice any unknown devices that should not be connected. hidden cameras usually show up as strange or unnamed devices on the network. Now, this method works well for cameras that send data through Wi-Fi. Now, another helpful method is scanning for Bluetooth signals. Some hidden cameras use Bluetooth to send information, and checking nearby Bluetooth devices can help spot them. By going to the Bluetooth settings on a phone and scanning for devices around, it is possible to see names that do not match anything owned. These devices may have strange names made up of random letters, which is important, or numbers, which is super useful because many hidden cameras connect through Bluetooth when they're close. Using both Wi-Fi and Bluetooth scanning together makes it easier to find cameras that should not be there and improves the chance of detecting them. Now, getting back to the mirror, I'm only harping on this because this stuff happens and you really got to be thorough. Here's something else you can do to check mirrors. If they lift off the wall and you can peek behind them, cool. But if they're bolted on, you can check whether they are two-way by noticing again, turning off the lights and holding a flashlight up against the mirror and searching its surface. If you only see your reflection, the mirror is likely not two-way, but if you can see into an area behind the mirror, it's two-way. Now, if you've been using your phone's flashlight for all of this, do not put your phone down. Test whether your phone's camera can detect infrared by opening up the camera app, aiming a remote control at it, and pressing some buttons. If you can see a flash of purple or white light, the camera can detect infrared. Now, turn off all the apps in the room and open up the camera app, and scan the room for any similar bursts that should be coming from a camera. Now, if a hidden camera is found, the first thing you gotta do is check carefully to make sure it is actually a recording device. Take a close look at how it is built and where it is placed to confirm its purpose. Now, after that, take clear photos and videos of the device showing its exact location and how it is fixed in place. This will help as proof when reporting the issue. Do not try to remove or break the device, as this can damage useful evidence. Instead, just cover it with tape or a piece of cloth to stop it from recording. Contact the owner or the manager of the property right away to let them know about the camera. If staying in a random place like an Airbnb, use the app's messaging system to report what was found. And it's also really important to report what was found to local police. Share all the photos and all the videos, and tell the rental website too, since they can review the case and take action against the property owner. Now, to protect your privacy when booking Airbnb, take some careful steps. Always read the listing carefully to see if it mentions any cameras or any kind of surveillance devices. Hosts must clearly say if there are recording devices on the property. If something is unclear, just ask the host directly about any privacy concerns. This will make things clearer and give you more peace of mind. And it's also important to check guest reviews. Go through what previous guests have said, especially if they mention anything about hidden cameras or feeling uncomfortable. Their shared experiences can help show if the place is safe and respects privacy. Now, look both at good and bad reviews to understand the host's trustworthiness and level of security. Hosts should also clearly explain what safety equipment or devices are in use. Don't forget, choose places where the host is open and clear about privacy policies, as this helps in making a safe and confident choice. Now, at the end of all of this, always stay vigilant when checking into an Airbnb or a hotel. By following these tips, you can ensure that your privacy is protected. Now, if you've ever found a hidden camera, do let me know. Let me know how you found it and what happened. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips.